dulu, 가자, 파이팅!
아직도 믿기지가 않습니다. WBC 한국 대표팀이 경우의 수를 뚫고 기적적으로 8강 진출을 이뤄냈다는 사실이 여전히 꿈만 같습니다. 호주 멜버른에서 유현진 선수를 만났을 때, 미국 애리조나 스프링 캠프에서 대표팀에 합류하는 이정우, 김혜성 선수와 인사를 나눌 때도 내용은 마이애미에서 봅시다 였습니다. 그 인사를 건네면서 정말 우리 선수들을 마이애미에서 볼 수 있을까 하는 의구심이 살짝 들기도 했는데, 그 어려운 숙제를 선수들이 직접 풀어냈다는 게 정말 대견하고 자랑스럽습니다. 한국시간으로 3월 10일 미국 플로리다주 웨스트팜비치는 WBC 8강전이 열리는 마이애미 론디포 파크와 1시간 30분 정도 떨어진 거리에 위치해 있습니다. 휴스턴 애스트로스의 시범경기 홈구장인 캡티팍 오브 더 팜비치에선 세인트루이스 카디널스와의 시범경기가 열렸습니다. 이날 저희는 휴스턴 홍보팀으로부터 한화 이글스 출신의 라이언 와이스가 선발은 아니지만 불펜으로 등판할 예정이라는 소식을 접하고 캡티파크 오브 더 팜비치를 찾았습니다. 라이언 와이스는 KBO 리그 무대를 밟기 전까지 단 한 번도 빅리그 마운드에 오르지 못했었죠. 그런 그에게 휴스턴과의 계약과 메이저리그 시범 경기는 굉장히 중요한 기회입니다. 와이스는 지난 2월 27일 뉴욕 매치를 상대로 처음 등판한 시범 경기에서 2와 3분의 1 이닝 1피안타 2볼넷 무실점을 기록하며 눈도장을 찍었습니다. 지난 3월 4일에는 베네수엘라 WBC 대표팀을 상대로 2이닝 2피안타 2볼넷 3탈삼진 무실점으로 존재감을 드러냈습니다. 그리고 오늘 세인트루이스 카디널스전에서도 최고 구속 96.5마일을 찍는 등 빼어난 피칭을 선보입니다. 한국에서 선발로 뛰던 와이스는 불펜 출전 예정이라 경기가 시작된 이후 뒤늦게 불펜의 모습을 드러냈고 가볍게 몸을 푼 후 불펜 피칭을 시작합니다.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest.
라이언 와이스는 5대2로 앞선 6회 초 팀의 4번째 투수로 마운드에 올랐습니다. 3이닝 2피안타 1실점 1자책 1볼넷 6탈삼진 평균자책점 1.69를 기록했는데요. 이날 48개의 공을 던져서 33개의 스트라이크를 꽂아 넣었습니다. 6회는 3자범퇴로 이닝을 가볍게 마무리합니다. 출애 선두타자 라이언 미첼을 헛스윙 삼진으로 처리한 이후 루이스 피노에게 이날 첫 안타를 허용합니다. 놀란 고만에게 볼넷을 내주면서 살짝 흔들린 와이스는 조던 워크로 헛스윙 삼진으로 잡고 넬슨 벨라케즈에게 우측 방면 안타를 허용하면서 실점을 합니다. 세인트루이스의 블레이스 조던은 2구째 와이스의 스위퍼로 공략했다가 팝아웃으로 물러납니다. 8회에도 마운드에 오른 라이언 와이스는 3자 범퇴로 이닝을 마무리하고 마운드를 내려옵니다. 라이언 와이스의 피칭은 8회까지였습니다. 와이스는 8회 팀의 공격을 지켜보고 코칭 스태프들과 대화를 나누다 9회 공수 교대 때 클럽하우스로 이동합니다. 경기 후 클럽하우스에서 라이언 와이스와 인터뷰를 가졌는데요. 와이스의 옆 라카가 쉐이 위트컴입니다. WBC 8강 진출로 마이애미에 오른 한국 대표팀을 향해서 응원의 메시지를 남겼습니다.
안녕하세요. I definitely miss you guys. Been keeping up with the team obviously, but Yeah, definitely miss you guys. I felt good overall. Felt like there was a couple pitches that I wish I could have executed a little bit better in 2 strike counts, but overall we won, so I'm happy about that. So we have a lot of guys that are starting pitchers. So they basically said you're going to pitch 6, 7, 8, and so they just let me kind of get warm and do my routine kind of when the game was going on, and just make sure that I was ready for the time that it was my turn to pitch. It's been good. It's definitely a little different. The last couple of years I've been in Asia, and so when I speak for my wife when I say this, we absolutely love Asia, and it's a great opportunity to be here, but we definitely miss a lot of parts of Asia, and I would say the transition is kind of like a reverse culture shock. Being able to hear everyone speak English and stuff like that, like it's weird for me now because I'm used to hearing Korean, or I'm hearing different languages that I'm used to. So very much. There's a lot of things that Korean culture has that I wish we did in America, and kind of greeting people and the way that you show respect like you do in Korea. I try to take as much from that as I can, because I think it's really cool, and I really appreciate the culture. I mean, it's an adjustment. Balls in KBO and MLB are different, so just trying to adjust and make that adjustment as quickly as I can. And then in terms of facing the hitters, at the end of the day, it is baseball, and there's a lot of really good hitters in the KBO, and I know there's a lot of guys that have my number over there, and so especially a couple of years ago when I was facing Lotte. But yeah, I mean, it's just understanding that it's still baseball and you still have to execute pitches and do your job. Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff that he probably doesn't understand or know that I kind of took from him. But the way that he is, the kind of teammate he is, he's super respectful to whether you're a really young guy or if you're a really old guy. And I think that's part of Korean culture as well. But yeah, I have a lot of respect for him and his wife and his whole family. But yeah, I mean, he pitched in the major leagues for over 10 years, and he's done really well in Korea as well. And so I feel like if I didn't learn something from him, then I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing either. Yeah, obviously Merrill has he's had a really good career, not only in the KBO, but also in the MLB. And I think anytime you can get compared to someone like that, it's an honor. But at the same time, I haven't really pitched in the big leagues yet. This is spring training, and so I still think there's a lot of work to be done, and I think I still need to earn that respect that Merrill has. From experience, I know what it's like to be in a different country when you don't speak the language, and at the end of the day, baseball is baseball, right? So he knows how to play baseball in an area where I'm new to as well, but I understand the language, I understand the culture of America, and so he has a couple people here for him to help out. But yeah, I just want to make him feel welcome. Yeah, I think it's sometimes it's like a subconscious thought where you're like, oh, if I do well, then maybe I can go. But for me, I try to be as much in the present as I can. When I start worrying about a week or 2 or 3 or a month down the road, that's when I get really bad. I need to stay as present as I can. And so whenever we were there, I just had a gut feeling that like Cody was going to be able to come back because he did so well. And I was like, well, that's really good for him. But at the same time, like, I want to do good enough to where I can come back here to Korea. And so that was kind of what I was focused on, is like, if you ask the players in the clubhouse, when we lost in the Korean series, I was not happy. I'm still not happy about it. I think we played really well, but we just didn't play well enough. But yeah, I mean, Korea means a lot to us. Yeah, I mean, I still watch all his outings. I was texting him a little bit yesterday, and obviously he signed a really good contract to come back to the States, and so trying to learn from him as much as anybody. Like, whenever I was pitching after him in Korea, there's a lot of things where when he's pitching, I was able to learn from him, like, hey, if I do this well, this allowed him to have success. So I feel like, especially in baseball, when you stop learning, you're probably done. And so I'm just trying to learn as much as I can. I mean, it's meant everything to us. It's hard to put it into words how cool it's been for us, but we never really expected to go to Korea. At the time where Korea signed me, we were kind of hoping to go back to Taiwan because that's where I was. And so I was just hoping to go back there and then maybe Korea eventually. But I was just welcomed by the fans and the community and the city and everyone so much to where it was like, I really want to do this and do it for Daejeon, because like they were very hungry for playoffs and they were hungry for winning. And obviously with the new stadium, like when I was in Daejeon in 24, I was looking at the stadium being built and I was like, oh, I just want to go play there. Like I want to be able to play there. And so I was fortunate enough to have that opportunity to play there. But yeah, I mean, Korea's been amazing. Yeah, I think I'm a very loyal person. And so they gave me a shot when not many people did. And so I'm not someone who's just gonna jump to the next best thing right away. I basically said, I was like, I really love it here. So like it has to be something worthwhile. And it was still a pretty hard decision to make. You can ask my wife. I mean, we definitely were kind of on the fence about what to do. And ultimately, obviously, we chose to come here. But yeah, we love Korea. Same colors. Yeah, that's right. No, I saw, I've obviously been keeping up with the team, and I see that they're back in Daejeon now, and they posted a couple pictures, and I saw like in the background, it said like postseason, and I was like, there's a lot of memories that come up, and there's a lot of good memories, of course, but I feel like when you're a competitor, you just think about what you could have done better. And obviously LG had a really good year, but I wish we could go back and kind of redo that series. I honestly can't remember. There was so many. Yeah, there was. I can't even. There from guitars to guitar picks to stamps to all the stuff that Haley Brooke had gotten. I mean, I can go on and on about all the gifts I got, whether it was chopsticks or whatever. But I mean, I'm just super grateful. Obviously, that's how Korea is. It's a very gift-giving culture, and so I feel like that's kind of how we are now too. We would kind of want to give more gifts just because it's been ingrained into us. Right now, I feel like that's too early to ask. I would love to go back and play in Korea. I've said it multiple times. We love it there. Whether it's going to be going back to play there or visiting or whatever, maybe like we will definitely be back in Korea at some point. We just don't know when. No, I'm rooting for you guys. I hope you guys go as far as you possibly can. I'm rooting for you so much. I even have one of my locker mates is on the team, and so he was asking me a couple things about Korea, and I was like, I don't want to tell you too much because I want you to be able to experience it for yourself. But I told him, I was like, once you get there, you're gonna know why I love it so much. But so yeah, congrats on making it to Miami. But I know you guys want more. So keep going. 한국 가자, fighting.
한편 이날 경기 후 세인트루이스 카디널스의 올리버 마몰 감독을 찾아가 라일리 오브라이언이 WBC 8강에 진출한 한국 대표팀에 참가할 수 있을지에 대해서 물어봤습니다.
Not sure yet, and talking to Hyman, just seeing how he's feeling. He threw for us recently. First time back, just to see kind of how he comes out of that. So there's still a couple boxes we need to check before making that decision. Came out of that okay. So he has another outing here soon, and it'll give us a better sense as to where he's at. I'm not sure just yet.